Okay, so Nations League football is back today, and I've got two bet slips that I'm going to be breaking down in this video. Kept them as simple as possible. I advise 3 units on both slips, but we're mainly going to be looking at the Montenegro vs Wales game. So the first slip, we're going to be taking Wales to win. And then, as you can see there, we've got a bet builder that involves the France and Belgium game. So we're going to be taking under 4 goals in the Wales game, over 6 corners, and a draw in the first 10 minutes between France and Belgium. As you could see below me, we've been doing great so far this season. We are up almost 30 units. Premier League action mainly been collecting those units up on. Premier League returns, I believe, on the 14th. I don't fairly like to fire on international sport, definitely in the Nations League, but we're gonna give today a go. I'm gonna break down 2 bets as good as I possibly can. I am fairly new at creating content, but I've been a tipster, I guess you can say, for a number of years now, sending out my plays on platforms like Telegram and Snapchat. If you are interested in in-play betting, obviously I can't share in-play betting on YouTube, practically impossible, but my details for my Snapchat is below me. So let's take a little look at each section on this bet builder and go over the percentages. So in the game between Montenegro and Wales, taking Wales to win. Now, if you have a look at both teams' recent forms, Wales, their last game against Turkey, they should have won that. With clinical finishing, they would have won that. They've only lost 1 game in the past 5, but they've drawn 3 and won 1. Montenegro's last 5, they've lost their past 3 games. And going over some of their opponents that they've lost against in the past couple of months, our teams that Wales have given a competitive game or a good game, or even won some of. But let's take a little closer look at this game. So Wales is 8% better in regards to goals scored, and the over 3.5 for Montenegro has a 0% hit ratio. In regards to their last past fixtures, Wales has a 20% hit ratio. Wales is 50% better than Montenegro in regards to goals conceded, and this is for when they are playing away as well, bear in mind, and that stat is for Montenegro when they are playing at home. So in regards to the corners, so this game has a projected line of 10.5 corners, going off the 2 teams' averages, going off their average point mark on the corners. So we're taking over 6 corners. Now, over 6 corners for Montenegro has a 70%, for Wales has an 80%, giving it an average of 75%. The reason why I'm taking 10 minutes draw in the France and Belgium game is because the majority of the goals for both teams come in the second half. I could break that down a little bit more precisely minute by minute, but I'm not going to. Just long out the video. I'm trying to wrap up this video as quickly as possible. The card section would be a pretty decent look. As you saw in Wales' last game against Turkey, the volume of cards is pretty high, and the projected line for number of cards in this game is 5.5, being Montenegro actually averaged 3.2 cards per game, and Wales averaged 2.3. So the over 5.5 line, the over 4.5 line has a 50% hit ratio for Wales and a 40% hit ratio for Montenegro, giving it an average of 45%. So 2 very simple bet slips, not much really to talk about. I like to keep it as simple as possible. They're the best slips that usually come in, usually have the highest hit percent ratio But yeah, I'm fairly new at creating content. We've been absolutely on fire this season. I did have a YouTube account which had about 30 videos on and just under 100 subscribers, but it's been permanently banned for 3 months, so I'm not waiting 3 months. I just thought I'd make a new channel. So yeah, if you could subscribe, I would appreciate it. But other than that, I hope you all have a great day.